On a trip to USP Alcatraz, daytime visit as Michael and Tanis. Today is Friday, 6th March 2026, and here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, ponder about a trip to United States Penitentiary Alcatraz, USP Alcatraz, specifically in regards to a daytime visit as Michael and Tanis. So we make a part of a multi-day, many-stop road trip to and from the San Francisco Bay Area, and this is part of my broaching soulmate residency and ruminating about surnames, broader projects, and then kind of zooming in on my Michael and musing about prison settings. And so this is the Michael where I could become, at least in part of the ruminating about surnames project, the Tanis Jackson from my Michael Jackson. Okay. And so part of that was maybe I learned to sail from him when in prison. I was like, something, so USP Alcatraz is located on Alcatraz Island, which is a small island that like houses like the prison and the corresponding like functional facilities for the prison. And it's in the San Francisco Bay. And so it's like, it'd be kind of fun. So going and visiting, doing a daytime visit, take the ferry out and back and walk the island and walk the prison. And check out a particular spiral staircase, which kind of looks like, 2026 film Michael. There's like a spiral staircase in there, and I was like, reminds me of something. And eventually I was like, yeah, that's right, they had one of those. It's in my vlog for my 2014 visit, May 2014 visit to USP Alcatraz. I included a spiral staircase, a picture I took of it in the vlog. So I'll link that in the video description. I was like, it might be fun to take that, since it's an island, take a perspective of go on a cruise in the bay / along the coast, and especially in the bay. So when I was growing up, we had it was like a field trip where we had some field trips, like we'd ride the metro bus, around the city, and we go back to, get on the bus and get off the bus at the school, or by the school, that kind of thing. So we also had one where it was a Argosy cruise. So we went down to like downtown Seattle, I think it was, and then we got on a boat and went on like an hour-long cruise in the Puget Sound, and then back to Seattle. And so I was like, maybe there's something like that, like an Argosy cruise I went on out of Seattle when I was growing up, and then take that. And in addition to having the on foot kind of on island experience, getting a view of the bay that surrounded the island, and do we get another view of Alcatraz when on the boat, and kind of getting a nautical take on the bay? Is there an external kind of perspective, and thinking about the does it change our perspective of the prison? Kind of like perusing the bay from kind of like the water, the nautical perspectives, so to speak. So there we go. That's on a trip to USP Alcatraz daytime visit as Michael and Tanis.